Hey everybody, what's up? KillJoy Jake here, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today we're going to be talking about all of the new Scream marketing that has had fans just absolutely obliterated. Like, the marketing for this film is amazing. We're gonna get into all that in just a second here, but first I'm gonna need y'all to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. Also, please consider supporting me on Patreon. The link for that will be in the description below. Alrighty, now let's get into it.
What's your favorite scary movie? Amen.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Allow Pennywise to dance you now.
We're gonna get you. Oh, Lord on the beast!
God, don't do that.
But sometimes death is better.
I want to start this video off by saying sorry I haven't exactly been covering this as closely as I have wanted to. I've been like insanely sick the past couple days. I recently joined the Ratma cult and I've been throwing up black goo for the past couple of weeks.
Oh my god, Jake!
The official Scream accounts will be giving us 12 different gifts for their 12 Screams for the Holidays event. Now I already talked about the poster that they gave us on day 1, and if you want to hear me talk a little more about that, that video is up here. But besides a few new pictures of our main characters on day 2 and a really cool new poster from Creepy Duck Art Designs, we didn't really get too many other things to theorize on. But on Monday, December 20th, that will be the official 25th anniversary of the original Scream, so they might give us the second trailer then. This 12 days event is leading up to Christmas, so we might get it like on Christmas Eve. That would make sense, I guess, but I think it would just be so much more appropriate to release it on Monday. That is just speculation for now, but like, they have to release something on that day, especially with this event going on. And for the 25th anniversary, I hope they release something big, like a second trailer. But moving into one of the bigger stories here, an account on TikTok called Too Brash Sarah is believed to be run by the Scream marketing team and has maybe released more information about the film than it means to. In the bio for the account, it is said that the page is run by Sarah from Woodsboro, who if you watch all of the videos, you meet her and she's just like a regular person and she wants to start talking about horror movies on TikTok. And her best friend is a person named Ash who has been in a few of the videos. Now hold on one second, we gotta stop right here because this is leading back to something that we got a while ago. Do you remember that picture that the Scream account tweeted out that was like this receipt and it had like all these like different Easter eggs about the franchise, but then there was that one thing it said like Ash? It was part of the employee code. A lot of us were trying to figure out what Ash could stand for. Maybe it was like an anagram as to who the killers are in this new film, but maybe it's referring to this character in these TikTok videos. So could this Ash character be up to something a little more sinister? I mean, I guess he was just buying like fake blood and they're running like a horror TikTok channel, so like maybe that's not all that sinister, I guess. Now I don't know if these characters are going to have any role in the new film, but the biography on the TikTok page and some of the other actual videos give away a lot about the characters and the movie. So in the bio for the TikTok account, it specifically says, "Can I get tickets to Tabbitha 2022. So is this event going to play a role in the new Scream film? Maybe some of our characters, like the ones that are part of the Woodsboro Horror Film Club, like Sarah is, maybe they go to some kind of like stab movie marathon events. Now we've sort of seen a scene like this in just about every Scream movie, at least in all the sequels, where it's like a bunch of people geeking out over a stab film. I just hope it's not too similar to that scene in Scream 4 where they're like hosting this big event at like that barn or whatever and like Gail's walking around and Ghostface is pursuing her. Maybe this time it's something that happens at the resolution. Our surviving characters go and they watch a horror film. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know why after surviving an attack with Ghostface you'd want to go watch one of the stab movies, but hey, screw it, they're horror film fans, so like, yeah, sure. Now, if you watch all of the TikToks, the first couple videos are kind of just Sarah being like an influencer, typical kind of person on TikTok, but then there's one where she's like, oh no, it's happening again. And like, it's kind of like ominous and creepy. What could she be talking about? In the next video, she talks about how the Ghostface killer is back and is going on a killing spree in Woodsboro once again. And in the latest video that was posted yesterday, we learned a lot about our new characters, especially Liv McKenzie's character. The biggest thing we learned from this TikTok is that Liv and Vince dated before the events of this movie. And now if you recall, Liv and Chad are dating in the film. So hear me out on this crazy theory. What if Liv and Amber are the killers in the new movie? Now I'm saying this for a few reasons. I've been suspecting that Kyle Gallner's character, Vince, who apparently Liv McKenzie dated like before the events of this movie, he appears to die off real early in the film. Now I've seen a few people say here and there that like Vince has to be the killer because he's not on the poster that says that someone on this poster is the killer. I don't see how that makes any sense, if I'm being totally honest. I think that Kyle Gallner's character just gets killed off real early, and he's like a pretty insignificant character, and that's fine. Like, there's gonna be a bunch of small characters in this new film. This smaller and insignificant character, though, is played by a really bigger actor, so like, yeah, they're going to advertise him a little bit more. So my theory is that Liv McKenzie's Ghostface kills Vince in that scene with like the car and all that, and then like Ghostface raises up her hands, and that's Liv McKenzie there, killing him. And then in the opening scene, Amber actually kills Jenna Ortega, because now in a new TV spot that came out in Brazil recently, we learned that it's not Jenna Ortega's character who is in the hospital in the wheelchair, it's actually Mindy Meeks Martin. That scene where Richie is getting attacked and we can see someone like in the background in a wheelchair, that's actually Mindy, is what this new TV spot reveals. So I think that Jenna Ortega actually dies in the opening scene, and she's not really even a part of the movie that much. But maybe the motive of our two Ghostfaces this time around is that they're killing their significant others, or like their past significant others, so that they can get together. Because apparently Jenna Ortega's character has a whole other girlfriend at this point, opposed to Amber. Even though they're texting at the beginning of this movie, there's clearly more to this situation than what we know. But let's say Amber kills Jenna Ortega at the beginning of this movie, and then the next kill is Liv McKenzie's character killing off Vince. Then in the trailers and some of the other TV spots, we've seen Chad looking for Liv on his phone, and then when he looks up, Ghostface is there. He's tracking her phone, he looks up, Ghostface is there. I mean, look, maybe it's super obvious, but sometimes it's the super obvious thing that is the answer. Maybe they're just trying to make us overthink everything when really the answer is just in plain sight. It appears that Chad is going to die early too, because I've even said something about this scene in the past. It doesn't seem like Chad is all that worried that he's going to get murdered at this point, so maybe his character hasn't even like heard that Ghostface killings are happening in Woodsboro at the time. So once again, I think Chad's death could be something that happens earlier on, maybe after Vince's death. But here's the thing, you might be asking yourself, well Jake, then why would these people want to kill anyone else in this movie if they just wanted to kill their other significant lovers, get together, and boom, end of the story, they drive off into the sunset, that's the whole movie. It's only like 20 minutes. There is of course more to it than that, my dudes. I'm thinking since Mindy is in the hospital, maybe somehow she's involved with that scene with Chad looking for Liv, and then like maybe she just gets hurt and gets away. So maybe to cover up their tracks, Liv and Amber have to keep killing people. It would really be the first time a Ghostface killer wasn't out to kill Sidney Prescott, which I think at this point, if we had another killer who was like, oh, I want to kill Sidney for some reason, it's just like, God, I mean, how many people want to kill Sidney Prescott? You know what I mean? Like, I would rather have an isolated Scream story that Sidney, Dewey, and Gale are all dragged into. Personally, I think that would be a little more interesting. The whole time, Sidney, Gale, and Dewey could be thinking, oh, it's people coming after us because, like, we've survived a bunch of killings in the past, when really it's just people who are dressing up like Ghostface killers because they're, like, stab movie fans or something. They try just to kill their significant others, drive off into the sunset, but that's just not the case. I want to finish this video off by saying that the marketing for Scream 5 has been excellent. I can't say this enough, but I am so excited for January 14th. That date cannot come soon enough. What do you guys think about this theory about Liv and Amber being the new Ghostfaces? Could we have Ghostface killers who aren't actually going after Sidney, Gale, or Dewey? Leave me a comment about it down below. Thank you all so much for watching my new Scream 5 theory video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. Make sure to follow me on all of my socials and to support me on Patreon. The link for all those things will be in the description below. Thank you all again for watching, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.